3 on Protector though, gonna be coming out.
Which almost resulted in the death of QO, but it just wasn't enough. And now Fada, well, contest for the top rune. QO wants to go for it. The 4-minute rune will spawn up, and Fada's actually going to take it. QO doesn't have anything to blink out to, and he doesn't have his level 6 up just yet. And Profit, they're TPing in. They're looking for this kill on QO, but he gets in range of the creep wave. So Mind Control will rotate off the top lane, but it's actually bottom lane where the shards of lost spin. T-Rex is so low, he'll be the first blood. MVP. They will claim it. This aggro lane will finally bear fruit.
MVP would need to farm up, and that is definitely true, but look at how aggressive they're playing still. Like, even though it's not very kill heavy,
real trouble. Sunstrike. This time it will actually connect QO. He can blink away to the back line. Mind Control gets the sprout up. QO, he can't get out with the cycling dagger. Yes, he can. He's in the tree line. Baby now being cold snapped up. The rest of Liquid focusing on the Juggernaut. There's nothing Dubik can do apart from trying to attempt to body block this out, but now he takes the damage as Team Liquid. Is it too deep? You're going underneath the tier 2 towers. QO slowing up G-Rex. He doesn't have Snowball. The damage from the tower is going to be too much. He very fast. He'll stay alive, but QO back into the fight. Living armor cannot protect him. QO was able to penetrate it. Now the Doom will also come in. Fada, that's not the ones you want to see die for Team Liquid fans. Mind Control sprouts up, but he's locked himself in with the Doombringer. QO's right behind another Cycling Dagger. Slow him up. The tree is trying to come up to body block him, but they will not be there in time. No ability to control the MVP heroes. And MVP now try and keep this momentum going. They smoke up and they're chasing the one hero they haven't killed off yet. It's Matumberman on the bottom lane with a follow-up spin. You got help coming in from T-Rex. The Snowball Protect will beat him. Maybe taking too much damage from the tower. They need to kill him off. The healing wall will be dropping. And Matumberman, he's low. Dubu's trying to finish the job. QO jumps back in for the call down. They're going to get revenge. QO's bundle is up. Can he actually find the kill? The Sunstrike, he dodges it by turning back in to attack T-Rex. And the healing wall's been up this entire time.
Getting those levels. And now, what I was gonna get... Oh, wait a second, Peppy. Pretty awkward position here.
He's already used his, okay, he doesn't have a way out, he doesn't have a culling blade. He'll break free now, but Febby, down for the count. And mid lane as well. They go over on Dubu. The TP support's on the way, but this is just kill after kill, and MP, what are you gonna do? He ends up committing into that Infernal Blade. A lot of dot damage on the T-Rex, and then the Cycling Dagger, but now again, MVP too deep underneath the cooldown. QO will fight the distance, but no! You'll actually have the Wrath of Nature kick through and take out the PA. And Team Liquid getting kill after kill, and MVP's aggression slapping them back in the face, and Team Liquid, they're looking good for Rev.
So if at any time MVP feel confident that they can go for it, they will.
Interesting item choice coming up from Fada. It looks like he's building in for a Rod of Atos. QO,
weird position.
This is the big smoke, and QO needs to get back out, but they took him up completely. And QO, yeah, he will go down. But Thompson took the rest of the MVP attacks, but they just don't have enough to kill him off. But Thompson just kites out perfectly with the help of the rest of Team Liquid. MVP's smoking. The DD room may help him in this fight. But QO's not coming back yet. Now Team Liquid, they'll start to come hike around. The first damage to the tier 3 tower for the series gets done at 15:30. And that bear, that's a lot of damage being done into it for Rev. He does still have a resummon. But Team Liquid are not giving an opportunity for MVP. If MVP are going to go, they have to jump in deep, and this will bring him in range of the cooldown, not to mention the rest of the ultimate. Kuro's control, that bear, it will go down to the Wrath of Nature. The cooldown perfectly on top of MP. He's going to drop. Maybe he's spinning himself in, but the black cannon damage from a Tumberman was tearing him apart. So they just profit the fight the kill as Dubu locked inside the icy shards. QO just cannot attack in. He's got his double damage room, but he's got no team left.
And MP just way too conservative with his Scorched Earth there. He waited with using it until he had like 400 health and then made for an easy burst kill. They get the bear a second time over.
But if he waits even longer, then Matumberman's got his cooldown back off cooldown in 12 seconds time. Team Liquid, now do they give a little bit of respect here to MVP? Do they back up? All 5 players are back up for MVP. They're going to sprout over on Febby. Then it has damage. Mind Control pumping out just a physical damage. Ripping through the Juggernaut. Spin does not protect in this game. In fact, it almost hinges the Juggernaut more. And QO, like, you can't stay on the back line any further. Cycling Dagger's doing nothing. They do momentum, so they don't at least have to deal with the cooldown. But they need to find a way to capitalize here, MVP, if they're going to keep themselves alive in this game. But they sprout up. There's a jump forward for Revs there. So he's basically a bear doing absolutely nothing. No cause. QO is down, and GG. The call will come down. Team Liquid. They took 2 critical fights against MVP, and after that, it was just a means to an end. MVP will lose game 1. An invented draft, a good start, but they just couldn't hold momentum since.
Yeah, there were a couple of moments in that game that, you know, when the draft is like this and Liquid have obviously a lineup they're extremely comfortable.
Liquid's gonna go aggro, and MVP's gonna like, oh, what? This is what we've been doing to other teams.
And mixing things up with the Matumberman Ursa. We've got a gyrocopter in the hands of Mind Control. And looks like MVP are already going to start to fight. Matumberman actually walks down. This has to be the first blood right now. Febi's backing up for the good long-range arrow. In she flies, in she hits, and Matumberman, welcome to game 2. QO being allowed to take the last hit. Just get a good positioning here on Mind Control and shut him down. A 5-second arrow is really what they require. Unfortunately with their position, they can't just throw it. They need to get that Chronosphere off. They've got Mind Control for the ultimate, but actually they go for T-Rex on the back line. Duper's still holding into the stun. The arrow from Mirana will find that kill. The cooldown expended, but not really hitting any targets. And MVP already bailing out as Team Liquid. Not only do they buy back on the Phoenix, they've rotated heavily. QO, he's got no doppelganger, so no escapes out of here. One time is coming back off cooldown, but it's already too late.
But it's hard in the moment. It's one of those difficult ganks, and under this kind of pressure, sometimes you make those mistakes. Top lane?
Yeah, Chrono's gonna go off. TP support's coming in for the VS, and they'll have the extra stun control. QO was waiting for this move with the death ward. Barev, he's in this! He time walks out! He'll stay alive! MP drops the ult down. Kuro in a little bit too deep. He's taking too much damage from the tower, but then again, comes in farther. He gets the silencer, but Sullivan will join him as well. Barev, he'll go down. 2 on the sidelines.
Very good reinforcement here from Liquid. They are so fast. I think that's the best word to describe them. Oh my god, Bats actually found MP. There's no TP ready for the next 40 seconds. There is no escape plan here. He's gonna fall as well. 3 kills for Team Liquid, and I actually think it's too late. If Matumba just goes for Roshan now, they'll have it.
They're coming up.
They're not going for it.
Dubu's already here, goes to the stun over on Kuro. The arrow follow-up's gonna work, so Kuro's out of this fight for now, but Dubu, he's also saved by the OD imprisonment. The call out from Mind Control, it won't actually hit perfectly. They'll still find the kill, then into a Phoenix Nova. Seems a little unnecessary. The Team Liquid, they just keep going. They don't care. You can throw away a Nova, and you'll still end up winning the fight. Forever, do you feel this is worth it? Dubu's coming in from around the side, and that one will be worth it. They find Mind Control. The Wave of Terror doesn't hit, however, so Mind Control still sitting there with his crazy 38 armor, I think that actually is. Now they jump in, the Chronosphere, it just by space, the Paralyzing Cask, and the Death Ward from Kuro. Death Ward not doing any nearer of damage to Dubu, but the Paralyzing Cask, it may as well be a second ultimate with a wave for Febby, as well as for Rev. Could not escape from it. Team Liquid kill to objective, they go after Dubu. Magic Missile will not save him enough, he's got swap available, but he just can't get enough space here. But Tubman will find the kill, a double for him. MP's not even coming to join the fight, he's got a TP available. He's another 300 gold away from completing up his BKB, so it looks like MVP, they're going to accept the casualty. It's the bottom rank, the TPs are coming back in now, and you still have no Chronosphere. 25 seconds on the clock for it, and Barev has to time walk himself away. Decent amount of damage being done early on, and OD's also managed to steal some nice intelligence to go for the arrow. For Tubman, it's only the Aegis, the Immortal. The intel will remain stolen, it's 15 points currently in the favor of MP. And Matumberman comes back up again, triggers his BKB, they go for the call down, they won't hit any targets at Sparta, the Dream Gold, they'll catch out 3 with the Phoenix egg down, they can't kill it off, Febby's trying one more attack, they can't do it, the egg will expend, you'll have the fiber coming up from the void, this time Chrono is up, MP drops the Oli, a big Chronosphere, MP outside of it, Team Liquid, they got the rack, but at what cost? Mind Control will die as well, a triple kill for MP, QO's there on the front line, Matumberman will fall as well, Team Liquid gets wiped. Matumberman makes his charge in again. Liquid is still committed, and Nan, there's your initiation. Dubu for the save swap. Dubu, he's still alive, but now as Barev jumps himself forward, doesn't really see a chrono target. Dubu, he will still burn out to the Phoenix. The Team Liquid, they're trying to go after this, just this range rack. That's all they're really achieving with this push. For the kill on the VS, but maybe they can force the fight for Rev. Nice chrono, caught out Matumberman. MP though, he's too far away, he can't inflict the damage, not when T-Rex also creates that space. A defensive imprisonment, but Matumberman jumps forward for Rev. Completely destroyed. MP's probably going to join him on the sidelines in a moment. No, he's back behind the tower. The jaunt will come out from far, but he blinks away.
I think they're going to try to contest this Roche, but when they do, there's going to be a buyback for Phoenix and he's going to join in.
The Febby arrow has to be perfect here. Like if he doesn't get a 5-second stun, they got nothing. Now you're called out, go to Mind Control. You got his BKB off the Tubman. He's down low, but now he's back up with the BKB. The Death Ward from Goro is tearing apart MVP. They just can't survive it. Febby is on the run, but Matumberman is a very, very angry bear. Try to chase him down. Mind Control will get the double kill. Team Liquid just look like they're a race of immortals at the moment. They're going to smoke up, put it to the test. Hello, Dreamfall over on QO. Sparta gonna stick around for this one. The land flies forward, burning a lot of mana. Nice chrono. Caught Sparta as well. The top of the sun ray though, it's causing problems. Rev has to get away, and Sparta, okay, he's still popped, but the damage from mind control is just too huge. The Phoenix Egg is about to pop as well. Kuro is no way out, only down. MVP to the winners bracket final. They can sniff it, they can smell it, and they're gonna go for it. On to MP. The swap out from Dupu will save MP. But really, Team Liquid, they cannot be stopped at this point.
And with this, they secure themselves at least top 3 for Team Liquid.
What a run, man.
And going into this tournament, I'm sure they had a lot of confidence, but I'm also fairly sure that if you look across the predictions of people out there, it's got to be a 1-digit % that would put Liquid in top 3 going in.
Yeah. Not only just Liquid getting in that far, it's the fact they also defeated Alliance